Hello again, everybody. Here we are in our woodworking center. I know you can't see all of it, but that is the center that I am in. And we are going to do a little activity with our wooden wedge people that we have. And we're going to talk about different jobs, community helpers, things that they do to help us. And see if you can guess what each of these people do that I'm going to show you. Alright, first we have this man here. Can you tell me what he is and what he does? A farmer. That's right. He grows different foods for us that we can eat healthy. Vegetables, and some farmers grow fruit. Some farmers also have animals. Can you think of some of the animals that live on a farm? Can you tell me what they are? Cats. Dogs as pets, cows, ducks, pigs, sheep, horses. Can you think of some more? You tell mom or dad or whoever you're with those animals. Farmers are very important to us. They help us get the food that we need. When we go to the grocery store, a lot of the food that we get of fruits and vegetables and even meat come from farmers. And there's dairy farmers, vegetable farmers, farmers that grow grains, all different kinds of farmers out there. And some do a little bit of all of it. What about this one? Can you see her good enough? What does she have in her hand? Yes, she has a camera in her hand. She is a photographer. That's what she is called. And she takes pictures. A lot of things that we see in our books and our magazines that have real pictures in it come from a photographer that takes the pictures. I like to take pictures, even though I'm not a professional photographer. I don't do it for a living. That's not my occupation. But her occupation, which means her job, is photographer. What about this guy? What do you think he is? You see what he's wearing? We have that in our woodworking center here. A hard hat, and that's what he has on. It helps keep his head safe. It's a construction worker. He's digging a hole, maybe to put a pole in or concrete or something like that. Construction workers help build things. Alright. Oh, can you see what this lady here is? What she's doing?
Good.
Yes, she is an office worker, or maybe she is a business lady needing to use the computer, working in an office, sending us different things that we might need. Miss Dana works on one of these sometimes to send in things to her boss and to do different jobs, maybe working at a bank or different things. Now, we have a few here that I'm going to kind of put in the same category, even though they may be doing different things. Look right here. What do all of these three have in common? In common means, what did these three do that may be considered the same or close to the same? Sports. That's right. They all play some sort of sport. And right now, many people aren't playing sports professionally, but we can still get out in our front yards with our families and we can play some sports. Tennis, football, baseball. What are some other sports that you could play outside? Soccer. Kickball. Riding your bicycle is considered a sport. Jogging, running, any kind of physical activity. That's correct. It can be a sport. Alright. Oh, I should have had him with the other man earlier with this guy. This guy can go with him too. It's a different kind of, this maybe was a construction worker and this guy's a carpenter. Sometimes they work together because the carpenter works inside and the construction workers a lot of times build the outside of the building and do those things and work out with the big equipment And the carpenter is usually inside building things that go inside the house. So, and we also have some of those. We have a saw in our woodworking center. Maybe you have one at home, or you can pretend, but remember, we don't cut things for real. We just pretend to cut things. And we have screwdrivers in our center. Maybe you have one at home that you can work with too. And maybe you can pretend to build a house or something like that with some materials you have around your home. Okay. What about this lady? Can you see what she's doing? What is she? A postal worker. She delivers our mail. And that's very important for us to be able to get the communication that we need. Magazines, mail from other people. We can even send mail to each other during this time. Even if you can't get out and about and do some things. Maybe mom or dad would help you send some letters to some different people and tell them hi. It's a good time to draw a picture and maybe send to some other family or people that you know. And the postal worker will still come and pick up your mail. Alright. I'm going to put these two together and see if we can figure out maybe what they do. Can you tell me? This is a mechanic, that's right. And this looks like a gas station attendant, which we don't have a lot of those anymore. But there are still some gas stations that'll come out and pump your gas for you and put gas in your vehicle or air. And a mechanic, and sometimes these guys work side by side. A mechanic does what? Look at what he has in his hand and tell me, what do you think a mechanic does? They work on vehicles. Your cars, your trucks, your motorcycles, things like your Jeeps, things like that. They work on them. They may change their tires if something is going wrong and it won't run. They fix that vehicle. That is what a mechanic does. All right. Let's see. Aha. What do we have here? Check out what he has in his hand. Toothpaste and a toothbrush. This is something we do every day at school, and I hope you are still brushing your teeth at home, keeping those teeth healthy. It's very important to be able to eat the nutritious food that farmers provide for us to keep our teeth healthy. And this is called, or this man is called a dentist. So, and they go, when you go in, they make sure your teeth are healthy, and they take care of your teeth or help you to take care of your teeth and tell you what you need to do. All right. Let's have a look at this lady. What has she got in her card? What is that? Books. And do you remember, what do we call the person that takes care of the books in our school or in our town? And you can go and you can check out books at this place and read them, and then you take them back. You kind of borrow a book from her or him and you take it back. A librarian. Alright. Now we have a couple more. Can you see what she got in her hand? Puppy dog. Alright. Puppy. And so do you remember what the doctor is called that takes care of puppies and cats and other animals, even horses and cows, rabbits, maybe even a guinea pig if you have one. They take care of all sorts of animals. I've even seen on TV where some of them take care of turtles. Some of them take care of different kinds of lizards and things like that that people have as pets. Do you remember the name of the doctor that does that? A veterinarian. I know some of you got that correct. And here is my last one that I'm going to do for today. See what she has in her hand? Let me get a little closer. She has a palette of colors for her painting. I think it's called a palette. Miss Dana may have that wrong. An artist. Artists are also occupations, and they paint lovely pictures for us. And you know what? Each one of you are artists in our classroom. We have some art here hanging on the wall that someone did for us. We have some art back here of dinosaurs This is called a pink dinosaur. And this is a triceratops here that some have done. These are your friends that you all decorated and colored and we put on the wall. And so you're all an artist too. You have done some lovely pictures for us, some paintings, some with pencils, some with crayons. So all of you, in my eyes, are considered an artist also. So that's our lesson today from the Woodworking Center. I hope you enjoyed it and you have a great day.